So today we are going to discuss about complex number, and in complex number there is what we call the Argand diagram. It was like this. So yeah, there is negative x here, jy, negative jy, and positive x of course, and also our origin. So there, and in complex numbers there are four types of complex numbers. There is rectangular, which z is equals to a plus bi. The polar, which is z is equals to r angle theta. Trigonometric, whereas z is equals to r cosine theta plus I sine theta, and the last one is exponential, whereas z is equals to re raised to j theta. So in this Argand form we can also convert it to like this, whereas here is j raised to 4 where is equals to 1, while here is j raised to 3 is equals to negative 1, while here is j squared is equals to negative 1, and here j alone is equals to square root of negative 1, of course. So this time we are going to focus on polar form and in rectangular form. We are going to use this to determine a coordinate of a lot which is being constructed, or a coordinate of a property according to a map, like that. It's like you are going to draw using rectangular and polar to know the coordinates of the lot within the map. So the example of it is like this. So given by a rectangular z is equals to 2 plus 3i, so we are going to convert it into polar form. So there is 2 and there is 3. So you have to isolate this, and this formula r is equals to square root of 2 squared plus 3 squared, and r is equals to square root of 13, which is equivalent to 3.61. So also by getting the angle of it, there is this tan theta is equals to 3 over 2, which is here and here, and our theta is equals to 56.31 degree. So from rectangular, now combine these two, it will become polar, and we have this answer z is equals to 3.61 angle 56.31 degree. And in the Argand form it was like this. So this is 3.61 and this is 56.31 degree, while here, as we mentioned a while ago, this is x and this one is jy. So here we have to count here 2. So here 1 and then 2, which is here, and then the 3, which is I, which is here. So 1, 2, 3. So this is I, 2I, and 3I. And here is 1 and 2. So there you go. You have your first coordinate. So let's take an example, which is more complex here. We have been given negative 2 plus 3I. So z1 is equals to negative 2 plus 3I. z2 is equals to 4 plus 3I. z3 is equals to negative 3 plus 2I. z4 is equals to negative 3 minus 2I. So there. So we have to solve for z1 first. So z1, so there's negative 2 and there is 3 is equals to, first we are going to get the radius. R is equals to square root of negative 2 squared plus 3 squared. R is also the same a while ago, which is 3.61. And in angle, tan theta is equals to 3 over negative 2. And you'll get an angle which is equals to negative 56.31. And we can check it. So here 3 over negative 2 is equals to there negative 1.5, and our tan, our answer, there you go. So our first coordinate z1 is equals to 3.61 theta negative 56.31 degree. So let's solve for z2. R is equals to 4 squared, R is equals to 4, plus 3I, 3 squared here. Yeah. So 4 squared. So let's solve for R. 4 squared plus 3 squared, and square root of the answer. So R is equals to 5. And solving angle, tan theta is equals to 3 over 4. Theta is equals to, so here 3 over 4. So there, 36.87 degree. So z2 is equals to 5 angle 36.87 degree. So we already have z2. Now let's get for z3. So z3 r is equals to negative 3 squared plus 2 squared. R is equals to squared. Yeah. Square root ng answer. So we still have the same value, 3.61. Getting for theta, tan theta is equals to 2 over negative 3. So theta is equals to 2 over negative 3. Shift tan answer. So there we have an angle of negative 33.69 degree. So we have C3, 3.61 angle, negative 33.69 degree. Z4. Now let's solve for the last one. R is equals to negative 3 squared plus negative 2 squared square root. Our answer will be still the same, 3.61. So this R itself is the measurement from the origin up to the point of the coordinate, while this theta, this will indicate us where we would start, either in the first, it's like this, either you might be starting here, 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 or in the fourth quadrant. In the first quadrant, there's this positive, positive. In the second quadrant, whereas x is negative and y is positive. In the third quadrant, both coordinates are negative, negative. So here. And in the fourth quadrant, the x is positive while the y is negative. So let us be cautious on determining here. So we have to see here if what quadrant do they belong. So here's negative 2, here's positive 3, positive 4, positive 3. So let's finish our solving. So tan theta is equals to negative 2 over negative 3. So tan theta, theta rather, is equals to 33.69 degree. So we have Z4 is 3.61 angle 33.69 degree. So this time we are going to plot all of them. So first, let's plot for Z1. We're going to plot our answers. So here is the IY, here is negative x, here is x, here is negative IY. So the first coordinate we have is negative 2 plus 3i. So negative 2 is x, here's negative 1, negative 2, and then 3i. So since it's positive, so here's I, 2i, 3i. So must be like this. So this is Z1, and the answer that we got a while ago, which is 3.61, is from the origin up to Z1 is 3.61. While here, negative 56.31 degree, it's here. 56.31 degree. Or we can say rather that 56.31 degree, which is 180 minus 56.31 degree. So the answer is 123.69 degree, and that angle is here. So we already have the first coordinate of z1. Now let's go for z2, 4 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And positive 3i. Here, positive 3i. So from here up to there. This is z2. And from the origin up to z2, this is 5, which is here. And the angle 36.87 degree comes from here. 36.87 degree. So there. Now let's plot for z3. z3 is negative 3 plus 2i. So negative 3 and 2i. So this is z3. And from here up to z3, measures 3.61. And the same thing here, negative 33.69 degree is here. Now let's plot for z4. Negative 3 minus 2i. Negative 3, negative I, negative 2i. Now this is z4. And the distance of z4 from the origin, as we solved a while ago, is 3.61. And since, take note that z4 are both negative, so they are in the third quadrant, whereas in the third quadrant the x and y coordinate are both negative. And here, from here up to here, the angle of it is 270 degrees. So this one that he's mentioning, 33.69 degree, is actually here. This angle itself is 33.69 degree. And if you want to know the angle of here up to the 0, you just have to add 180 plus 33.69, and it's 213.69 degree here. So there you go. We are going to draw our lot. So there you go. By using polar or rectangular we can determine the shape of the lot. On the next video will be tackled by my classmate. We are going to know what is the area of this lot.